The Fresco of the Annunciation. This is a fresco of the Virgin Mary and the angel Gabriel, with 4 prophets around her, holding prophecies of the Incarnation of Jesus Christ. The main background of the scene is a representation of the city of Nazareth. Above the head of the Virgin Mary, the city is depicted in a symmetrical layout, constructed much like scaffolding, in blue and beige. Doors and windows pierce the walls, and it is possible to conclude that the depiction of the church appears to be the heavenly Jerusalem. Above Moses on the left, there are a series of red stripes around the top of 2 branches, representing the burning bush. In the centre of the fresco, above the right hand of the angel Gabriel, there is a small dome decorated with white crosses, and in the middle of the half dome, the Virgin Mary is seated on a throne. The angel Gabriel stands to the right, facing the Virgin Mary, bearing the good news. He carries a cross-shaped stick and wears a light blue robe over a white tunic, with many folds like the waves of the ocean. Around his head is an aura with a pair of wings in white. He carries a message to the Virgin Mary, written in Greek above the incense burner, which gives off a blue smoke and which sits on a short column located between the Virgin Mary and the angel. The text reads, "Hail, thou art highly favoured, the Lord is with thee," from Luke chapter 1, verse 28. This depiction of the incense burner is a very special motif in Coptic art, because it reflects an ancient Coptic tradition. The Virgin Mary is sitting on a throne, rich with luxurious ornamentation. The back is in the same blue as the clothes worn by the Virgin, and the cushion is in light green and red. She looks toward the angel Gabriel and does not hold anything in her right hand, but her left hand is raised to her chin in a look of confusion, wonder, and amazement. Her left foot is advanced compared with her right foot, and her head is surrounded by an aura of light. There are crosses on her wrists and ankles, as well as on her shoe. The people surrounding the Virgin Mary are the 4 prophets who prophesied of the incarnation of the Son of God: Moses, Isaiah, Daniel, and Ezekiel. Next to the Virgin, on the left, stand the prophets Isaiah and Moses, and standing beside the angel Gabriel, Ezekiel and Daniel, each of whom holds a scroll of their prophecy in Coptic. The head of the prophet Isaiah takes a commanding position in the picture. He looks toward the Virgin Mary, and his right foot is pointing back towards Moses. He wears a brown tunic with many folds under a red robe, and his beard is white. He holds a scroll, the text of which reads, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. On the left, below the burning bush next to Isaiah, is an image of the prophet Moses. It shows him with curly hair and a brown beard. He's dressed in red like Ezekiel and wears a blue robe. He holds a scroll which says, "He looked, and behold, the bush was burning, yet it was not consumed." From Exodus chapter 3, verse 2. On the other side there is Ezekiel with brown hair, but part of his nose, mouth and hair are completely destroyed. His tunic is red like Moses' tunic, and his robe is a light brown colour. Ezekiel is looking toward the Virgin Mary with his right hand raised, and in his left hand he carries a scroll which reads, "This gate shall be shut, it shall not be opened, and no man shall enter in by it, because the Lord, the God of Israel, hath entered in by it, and therefore it shall be shut." That's from Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 2. Finally, the prophet Daniel stands on the right wearing traditional clothes. On his head he wears a cap, and he wears green trousers over which he wears a short red tunic. He is represented as a young man and wears multicoloured shoes. The scroll he holds says, "Thou sawest till, that a stone was cut out without hands." From Daniel chapter 2, verse 34.